A Leukemia/Myeloma Guide. Chapter 1. Leukemia, Cancer of the Blood. Leukemia/Myeloma Info. Leukemia is cancer of the blood. The white blood cells multiply until they take up all the space in the bone marrow, forcing the healthy cells out. They take over. Some different types are: acute lymphocytic leukemia/ALL, acute myelogenous leukemia/AML, acute promyelocytic leukemia/APL, chronic lymphocytic leukemia/CLL, chronic myelogamous leukemia/CML, hairy cell leukemia/HCL, myelodysplastic syndrome/MDS, meningeal lymphocytic leukemia/MYL, multiple myeloma/MM, prolymphocytic leukemia/PLL, polycythemia vera/PV, splenic lymphoma with villous lymphocytes/SLVL. A complete blood count test/CBC can determine if you have leukemia. A specialist is referred to either as a hematologist, blood expert, or an oncologist, cancer expert. The standard treatments are: biological therapy. Interferons, interleukins, etc. are used, which are man-made copies of good substances in the body used to enhance their performance. Chemotherapy. Use of chemicals to stop the cancerous cells. Surgery. Cut out the toxic area. Radiotherapy. Shooting waves at the affected area to shrink it down. Transplantation. Often bone marrow, stem cells, and / cord blood transplantation are used. Leukemia websites. 1. Try #616.9941 or RC643 at the library. themaxfoundation.org, The Max Foundation. Cancer.gov/cancer topics/WinTK/leukemia, what you need to know about leukemia. LLS.org, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. France. Laurettefugain.org, Association Laurette Fugain. calgb.org, Cancer and Leukemia Group B. Centpoursanglav.com, Centpoursang Lavi. fcarreras.org, Fundación Josep Carreras contra la Leukemia. Josep Carreras Leukemia Foundation. fcarreras.org/n, English language pages. Australia. lfq.org.au, Leukemia Foundation of Queensland. cancerresearch.uk.org/cancer-info/cancers/types/leukemia. Leukemia statistics. Singapore. llf.org.sg, Leukemia and Lymphoma Foundation, Singapore. lls.org/content/national content/resource center/free education materials/leukemia/pdf/understanding leukemia.pdf, Understanding Leukemia. Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. UK. aclt.org, African Caribbean Leukemia Trust. ncbi.nlm.nih.gov/pubmed ? Leukemia, search PubMed. Database for leukemia. calgb.org, Cancer and Leukemia Group B. cancerresearch.uk.org/cancer-info/cancers-tats/types/leukemia. Leukemia statistics. seer.cancer.gov/statfacts/html/lukes.html, Seer Stat Fact Sheets. Leukemia. Multiplemyeloma.org. leukemiacancer.net. lymphomafocus.com. myeloma.uams.edu, Myeloma Institute for Research and Therapy. mayoclinic.org/multiple-myeloma. medifocus.com/chronic-lymphocytic-leukemia.php. acer.org. acer.org/diseases/hematology/leukemia. acer.org/leukemia. acer.org/leukemia/story-dir. alumni.caltech.edu/tilde-mike/lymphoma. blockcancer.org, 800-433-0464, talk with a survivor of your type of cancer. caltech.edu/tilde-mic/lymphoma. caltech.edu/tilde-mic/lymphomas/org.html. cancer.med.upenn.edu/disease/leukemia. cfl.org, 800 CFL 6848, Cure for Lymphoma Foundation. childrensleukemia.org, info on adult leukemia 2. cllfoundation.org, chronic lymphocytic leukemia. cll.ucsd.edu, Counselor c@ucsd.edu, chronic lymphocytic leukemia. FACT.org, Foundation for the Accreditation of Hematopoietic Stem Cell Transplantation. feb.se/nci_childhood leukemia hematology.org. isic/clinic/pif/aids-related_lymphoma_patient.html. isch.org, International Society for Experimental Hematology. leukemia.org, 800-9554 LSA. leukemia-lymphoma.org, 800-955-4572. leukemia.demon.co.uk/patentfo.htm. leukemia.org, 800-955-4 LSA. leukemiaresearch.org. lightthenight.org, 800-955-4572. listserv.acer.org/archive/hem-onc.html, Hematological Malignancies. listserv.acer.org/archive/all-l.html, Acute Lymphocytic Leukemia. listserv.acer.org/archive/aml.html, Acute Myeloid Leukemia. listserv.acer.org/archive/bmt-talk.html, Bone Marrow Transplant for Cancer. listserv.acer.org/archive/cll.hh/html, Chronic Lymphocytic Leukemia. listserv.acer.org/archive/cll-cn.html, Leukemia in Canada. listserv.acer.org/archive/cml.html, Chronic Myelogenous Leukemia. listserv.acer.org/archive/gbhd.html, Chronic Graft versus Host Disease. listserv.acer.org/archive/hairycell.html, Hairy Cell Leukemia. listserv.acer.org/archive/mpd-net.html, Myeloid Metaplasia. listserv@maelstrom.stjohns.edu, for children of cancer patients, subscribe Caring Kids, your name. lymphnet.org, 800-541-3259. lymphoma.ca. lymphoma.org, 800-235-6848. mdacc.tmc.edu/tilde-net, 800-345-6324, talk to other patients for support. meds.com/mole/leukemia. myeloma.org, 800-452-CURE. myeloma.med.cornell.edu. multiplemyeloma.org. ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. nccm.nih.gov, Alternative Treatments. oncolink.upenn.edu/disease/leukemia1. oncolink.upenn.edu/disease/myeloma. ons.org, Oncology Nursing Society. pages.prodigy.com/mdleukemia. rarediseases.org. rwneal.com/publishing, leukemia. unb.ca/subjects/health/madame.html, multiple myeloma. upm.edu/health-med/services/cancer/genetics. Leukemia websites too. verywell.com. verywell.com/lymphoma-and-leukemia-40146992. verywell.com/living-with-leukemia-40135558. verywell.com/lymphoma-and-leukemia-basics-401335. verywell.com/lymphoma-and-symptoms-diagnosis-4013500 verywell.com/lymphoma-and-treatment-4014267 verywell.com/lymphoma-and-issues-during-treatment-4013072 verywell.com/lymphoma-and-side-effect-management-4013082 verywell.com/non-Hodgkin-lymphoma-4013557 verywell.com/risk-factors-for-lymphoma-4013348 verywell.com/Hodgkins-lymphoma-4013744 verywell.com/what-is-leukemia-4013865 verywell.com/living-with-lymphoma-4013603 verywell.com/what-is-myeloma-4014466 verywell.com/lymphoma-and-clinical-trials-4013918 verywell.com/lymphoma-and-leukemia-children-4014392 verywell.com/lymphoma-and-leukemia-glossary-4014393 verywell.com/top-blood-cancer-charities-4144567 number sign lls.org verywell.com/what-is-leukemia-the-basics-2252585 verywell.com/the-leukemia-and-lymphoma-societies-goal-2252283 teamintraining.org sdjude.org charitynavigator.org sdjude.org/get-involved/at-school/tierreich.html allbloodcancers.org/about-lrf lymphoma.org verywell.com/what-is-lymphoma-2252583 verywell.com/multiple-myeloma-2860823 thememrf.org cancer.org relay.acsevents.org betamatch.org verywell.com/what-is-a-bone-marrow-transplant-2860886 verywell.com/nccn-guidelines-for-blood-cancer-patients-3981047 nccn.org/patients/guidelines/cancers.aspx verywell.com/types-of-non-Hodgkin-lymphoma-2252375 lymphomaresources.com verywell.com/cancer-ribbons-colors-meanings-2249253 verywell.com/how-various-blood-cancer-affect-sex-life-2252313 verywell.com/hospice-care-for-people-with-blood-cancer-4140832 verywell.com/blood-cancer-and-anemia-2252418 Leukemia organizations Children's Leukemia Research Association 585 Stewart Avenue Number 536 Garden City, New York 11530 516-222-1944 Fax 516-222-0457 childrensleukemia.org International Myeloma Foundation 2120 Stanley Hills Drive La California 90046 800-452 Cure 213-654-3023 thymef@aol.com myeloma.org Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of America 600 3rd Avenue NYC 10016 800-955-4 LSA. 800-284-4271. 212-573-8484. Fax, 212-856-9686. Infocenter@leukemia-lymphoma.org. leukemia-lymphoma.org. LLS.org. Counseling, support and referrals. Lymphoma Research Foundation. 8800 Ennis Boulevard. Number 207. La California 90034. 310-204-7040. larfa@aol.com. Lymphoma.org. National Leukemia Association. 585 Stewart Avenue. Number 536. Garden City, New York 11530. 516-222-1944. Referral, information, and financial assistance. National Lymphedemia Network. 2211 Post Street. Number 404. San Francisco, California 94115. 800-541-3259. nln@lymphnet.org. lymphnet.org. Hematological/blood and related cancers websites. cancer.net/cancer-type/leukemia-eosinophilic, leukemia, eosinophilic. myeloma.org.uk/intro-to-myeloma/related-conditions/al-amyloidosis, AL amyloidosis. myeloma.org.uk/intro-to-myeloma/related-conditions/MGUS, MUGS, monoclonal gammopathy of unknown significance. myeloma.org.uk/intro-to-myeloma/related-conditions/plasmacytoma, plasmacytoma. Multiple myeloma/myelomatosis/myeloma websites. Multiple myeloma, aka myelomatosis, or myeloma, is abnormal growth in the plasma cells in bone marrow and blood. This suppresses the normal production of blood cells, which weakens the immune system. The plasma cells gather in the bone to make plasmacytomas, which are small tumors. Myeloma cells dissolve, weaken, and even break bones. cancer-genetics.org/x1301.htm, Molecular Biology of Multiple Myeloma. myeloma.org, International Myeloma Foundation. cancer.gov/cancer-topics/pdq/treatment/myeloma/patient, plasma cell neoplasms, including multiple myeloma, treatment. cancer.net/cancer-type/multiple-myeloma, multiple myeloma. nhs.uk/conditions/multiple-myeloma/pages/introduction.aspx. Multiple myeloma. cancerresearch.uk.org/cancer-help/type/myeloma, myeloma. macmillan.org.uk/cancer-information/cancer-types/myeloma/myeloma.aspx, myeloma. youtube.com, myeloma. listserv.acer.org/script/wa-acor.exe?A0 amyloid@listserv.acor.org. cancer.org/cancer/multiple myeloma/detailed guide/multiple-myeloma-treating-bisphosphonates, bisphosphonates for multiple myeloma. myelomatose.dk, Dansk Myelomatosforening. Danish Multiple Myeloma Association. leukemia-information.org.uk/information/myeloma/multiple-myeloma, multiple myeloma. thememrf.org, Multiple Myeloma Research Foundation. leukemiacare.org.uk/myeloma, myeloma. cancerresearch.uk.org/cancer-info/cancers-types/myeloma. Myeloma statistics. myeloma.org.uk, Myeloma UK. cancer.gov/cancer topics/wintk/myeloma, what you need to know about multiple myeloma. ncbi.nlm.nih.gov/pubmed ?term multiple myeloma. myeloma.org, International Myeloma Foundation. cancer.gov/cancer topics/pdq/treatment/myelomas/health professional, plasma cell neoplasms, including multiple myeloma, treatment. patient.info/doctor/myeloma.htm, myeloma. hemanc101.com. path.up.edu/cases/case193.html, case study, 68-year-old female with multiple myeloma of the IgD isotype. Norway. oncolex.org/n/multiple-myeloma, multiple myeloma. evidence.nhs.uk/topic/myeloma, myeloma. cancerresearch.uk.org/cancer-info/cancerstat/types/myeloma. Myeloma statistics. listserv.acer.org/script/wa-acor.exe $A0 myeloma dr. seer.cancer.gov/statfacts/html/emulmi.html, seer stat fact sheets, myeloma. ncbi.nlm.nih.gov/pubmed, PubMed at the National Library of Medicine, U.S., PubMed.